Okay, we just checked in and we're driving to site B14. The man who checked me in was very serious. He was very like military style, but he was friendly.
I saw you having a deep conversation with him.
Yeah, you want to know what about?
What?
Bears. There's a lot of bears circling this campsite. He said that there's 5 mama bears, and each mama bear has 1 to 3 cubs, and there's one dad around here, and the bears have been spotted very heavily. And he gave me like a 10-minute stern conversation about no pots and pans being left out. I had to sign an additional waiver saying that I've been explained the food safety rules about the bears.
That's what we did last time. Like last night, we packed everything up.
Yep. Oh, I also asked him about biking. He says the roads are terrible for biking. He doesn't know how people do it. But on Wednesdays, you can go to Cades Cove and do the loop on bicycles, because they actually have banned all vehicles from driving on that loop on Wednesdays. It's like a car-free Wednesday, so people can go in and bike. But today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. We're not going to be there on Wednesday. Oh, there's 13. Oh, there's 14.
See, it's getting really tricky with all of these like tent sites, because you never know. Like, I saw one down there where the driveway was like this, and then the tent pad was like this. So we would have been sitting nose down. So since our bed is on the back of our truck bed, we got to be level, and all of these different surfaces and driveways are going to be kind of tricky. So it's really no different than leveling an RV, I guess, right?
That's right. That's all you do for setup. We're magically set up.
Claimed. Bathroom's right next to us?
Yeah.
Cool. That guy's living in a van. So this is the calm part of the evening after the day hiking and driving and the heat and a little bit of stress. So the sun's starting to set. It's quiet in these campgrounds. It's peaceful. Birds are chirping. We're about to cook dinner. Chris and I were just talking about how this tent is, of course, forcing us to be outside much more. We were always inside in the van, and we might have mentioned this before, but it's so comfortable in a van that you just sometimes don't go outside and enjoy enough of it. And so this is forcing us to live outside. It's great. And being in these national parks, of course, you don't have much cell service, so now we're, off our phones, off the internet, and we're just kind of enjoying it a little bit. It's peaceful. So we got to be very careful with our cooking, Blackstone and all that, and our plates and everything, because of the bears that are in the area here. So it's a little scary being in a tent.
Okay, so usually on the Blackstone we do stir fries all the time because we love them. You can change up the flavors. But when we're feeling like we want something different and really good, we always do tacos. We love tacos. I love beef tacos. Aaron really loves turkey tacos. So tonight we're doing turkey tacos. I mixed up this seasoning before we hit the road just because I had so many spices and so many bottles of spices. I tried to lighten it up and simplify it because the last thing I want to be doing camping is pulling out a big spice drawer and taking teaspoons out of each thing. So this blend, I need 2 tablespoons per pound of meat. So that's super simple. Corn tortillas, we've been a big fan of corn tortillas ever since we've been RVing because we typically get these at Sam's Club or Costco in a pack about this big. You don't have to refrigerate them. They toast up really good over propane flames, which is what we had in the RV, and now we're gonna just throw them on the Blackstone, which they're also really great on there. We've done it there. And then I just cut up some cheese strips for Aaron. I like to buy the chunks of cheese rather than the shredded cheese because there's a lot less preservatives and caking agents. It's a lot cleaner of a cheese. They taste better. And you get a lot more cheese in a compact thing. Remember when you're packing a small fridge, you want everything condensed. So a brick of cheese is perfect. You can slice it. You can shred it, but then you dirty another utensil. A shredding utensil actually takes a lot of work to wash. So I just use a knife. I used Aaron's pocket knife. Cut up some scallions. I'm gonna cut up some lettuce, and that's it. It's like one of the easiest things to make. We love tacos, and we're gonna get ripping on the Blackstone. We brought this from the RV. Everything here is from the RV. We tried to not buy anything extra.
Yeah, we have everything we need.
But we did buy this, which we're going to use for washing dishes. And it also works really well just for our dinner kit, which we've already identified this is an extreme need. You just need a tote that you can bring from your area to your dinner area with plates, your basics, salt, pepper, oils, sriracha, whatever your go-to seasonings are. Keep it easy. Plastic forks, and I really like to have some Ziploc bags around for leftovers or whatever. And then also some must-haves for us are some sort of a rag. We have these red rags for literally a decade that we're still burning through, but it's like a paper towel. And then I use my food scale a lot, even like measuring out spices and stuff. It's a lot easier than measuring cups because measuring cups and measuring spoons, tablespoons, that all requires even just a simple rinse. If you can eliminate a simple rinse and a wipe of a paper towel, you're saving stuff. So I like to do all my portioning with my scale. It's a lot more accurate that way too. So we're gonna just chop this up. This is, I want to say this is a 93% lean turkey, which I always get 93 or 99 depending on what we're using it for. The 93 is still very lean, but definitely has more flavor, so we're using that. And then once it gets cooked through, I'll add the spices, put some water on there. I have some jalapenos I might saute up too. Jalapenos and scallions we found on the Blackstone really just take a meal to the next level without a lot of chopping or a lot of space. Just flavor town.
Our first Blackstone turkey tacos.
And
Really good.
can you taste the difference?
Yeah, the Blackstone is so perfect for tent camping. You don't have to worry about pots or pans or, you know, washing dishes. You can clean it with a squirt bottle, one little paper towel square, and it's perfect. And it's seasoned, and it's great. You don't have to mess around with that.
And it tastes better.
And it tastes really, really good. And you can cook almost anything with it. Anything except for like boiling water or
Pasta.
Yeah, you can't do pasta.
Rice.
You probably could do pasta. Just have to figure out how to do it.
Well, I mean, obviously you could like reheat pasta or like take pre-cooked plain pasta and then go to Flavor Town on the Blackstone. I have a feeling we're gonna push some Blackstone limits and see what really can we do and can't we do.
Yeah, we're gonna get sick of stir fries.
Oh, we want to do Philly sandwiches because we both love Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Next time we go to the grocery store, should I get some stuff for that? I haven't made Phillies since we left Philly.
That'd be a good one.
Uh-oh. We can't attract any bears tonight.
Yeah, don't drop food.
Especially spicy tacos. I'm addicted to this stuff. You want to try some?
Keep turning it.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Do some hiking today?
I'm excited. This is our last full day. We didn't get a good hike in. Well, we got a lot of walking in yesterday.
We got a lot of walking in and we did a big uphill incline.
My top of my glutes are sore from that incline because I'm not conditioned in incline right now. So here's the plan today. We're leaving Elkmont, which is central north, and we're going west. And we're gonna check out Cades Cove, the 11-mile loop, which I wish it was Wednesday so we could be biking that without vehicles, but we're gonna drive it. That's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna find a hike.
Abrams Falls at the end of Cades Cove.
Yeah, that was recommended by some of our viewers, and I had it pinned on our map. Plus, it just looks like a good spot to go based on the maps that we were given here at the park. And we'll do some exploring of the west, and then late this afternoon, we'll go drive all the way to the very east, basically opposite side, to get to our final campground, which is Cosby.
Another wildlife crossing.
That's beautiful with it down there in the water.
Yeah. You can barely see them.
Roll your window down and see here.
Getting a little drink. Yeah, there's the sign for biking. Next 11 miles. One lane road, so it's a one-way loop too.
Yeah, once you're on the loop, you're committed to completing the loop.
Abrams Falls Trail closed.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Didn't say it.
Yes, so this is where the gate opens. This is where the ranger said if we would have got up early, you could get in here, get your bikes on here before they open the gate to the cars, so you get a little head start.
This would have been great to bike, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we blew it.
It already looks beautiful. Yeah, so Wednesdays, which, did we get here on a Wednesday? No, we got here on a Thursday. We missed it by a day. We don't see a lot of the open fields like that. This is a bit of a different view. What's that way out there? Is that a grizzly bear? I mean a black bear?
It looks like some sort of an animal.
They look happy.
I don't know for sure, but I think I'm allergic to horses.
And one way to find out.
Go feed it, pet it.
Yeah, this is a cool road. This is definitely worth it.
Oh, we should have biked it. We'd have to get up pretty early to pack up, make
Actually,
it over here.
as slow, why don't we bike it right now? Like as slow as it is, like you could totally, can't turn around. We should have parked there.
We committed to the loop. We're in the loop.
You know what I mean? Like you drive so slow. It's like,
well, let's see how long it takes to drive it. It's 9:39. If it's super awesome and it's quick to drive, we can do a second loop on bike.
our first black bear.
Oh, there's a little cubs with it.
Yeah.
It's a mama with some cubs.
All right, change of game plan.
We're about 4 miles into the loop, and we were saying, you know, we really should be biking this with our e-bikes. Even though there's cars, they're going so slow. The speed limit on this road is 20 miles per hour anyways, which we do on our bikes. So we're gonna pop our bikes down and finish the trail from here. We'll get the full 11 miles in on our bikes because obviously we have to get back to our truck again. So we're gonna do the loop twice. Once on the bikes, once on the truck.
All right, and this is why we lug these bikes all around. It's a bit of a hassle having them blocking the tailgate. I got to shimmy around them every time we're setting up the tent. But when you get to a perfect spot like this in the national park, where you can just park and then deploy these sweet bikes.
Hot pocket, drop it. There's a mama black bear with some cubs trotting behind. It's right out there. We didn't make it very far, did we?
Had to find the bathroom. You know, I realized as I was in the bathroom that the reason that these e-bikes make such a fun adventure is because you don't have that like strenuous, hot, sweaty, we just hiked up a mountain. It's like less irritability. Like you're on this bike, you're cruising, you know what I mean? Like you're having fun, it's effortless, but you can still like do and see a lot.
You catch the wind.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're not just like, whew, I just, you know, walked 15 miles or whatever. Like we like doing stuff like that too, but we really like these bikes to have fun.
Yeah. Get that permagrin going.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, this is great. Just cruising around on these bikes. We found a bathroom quick, and like instead of having to walk 15 minutes off the, you know, main path or something like that, you just cruise on over. And
every time we're on the bike, no matter where we're going, I always put a 20 spot, our IDs, and a credit card in my pocket because you never know if you'll find a little patio or something to sit and even extend your day out more.
That's right.
Like you never know what you're gonna find.
Every e-bike ride is an adventure.
You're not walking. or ZVS?
They were bubblies.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it's noon, and the line of cars is insane. It turned a fun, first half bike ride where you could, a little bit of congestion here and there. But yeah, we had points where we were going 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
20 plus, and just, it was us and nobody. Saw
even to the point where you said, are we on the right loop?
Yeah, I thought we were in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And bears galore all over. And now it's noon. Everybody's here. You're going bumper to bumper like a traffic jam rush hour.
Yeah.
And there's no animals because it's, high noon and they're hiding from the heat.
And now there's side-by-sides out here which are scaring out any wildlife.
Yeah, a lot of side-by-sides.
That was surprising to see.
Well, they rent them somewhere really close by, so they're everywhere in this park, side-by-sides are. And obviously it's legal to ride them on the road, but this is fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it. If you have bikes, you should totally do it, especially on that Wednesday. That would be really awesome to bike or run.
The few parts that we were by ourselves with nobody but just us in the woods, that was amazing.
And I spotted a bear.
Yeah, you did.
It was fun.
And so when there's cars here, it's a completely different experience. Still fun early in the morning, or probably late at night.
Yeah.
They're open till dusk. So it's like 9 o'clock or something like that. So
yeah, it was a good trip.
Yeah, well, we're gonna sit here, enjoy a cold bevy, and get the bikes loaded up and figure out what's next.
And we're gonna sit in line again.
Yeah, maybe we'll let this noon rush on by.
I think it's like this the rest of the day. Because we saw these cars pumping out at like 4 p.m. yesterday. I think the morning is not busy, and then 11 o'clock on it's just jammed.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Find out.
So we're finally getting to the end of this 11-mile loop, which we parked halfway through. So it took about an hour and a half to go 6 miles. It was so slow, painfully slow.
7 miles.
7 miles.
It was painful.
This is the turnoff right here to the campground, and I do not recommend doing this loop in the middle of the day on a Saturday, Father's Day weekend. It was just, I mean, it's not enjoyable when you gotta sit there. Could that possibly take somebody 3 hours to do?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that would just be
like,
painful.
Depending on who you have in front of you.
The bike ride was fun. The morning drive was excellent. But it's with everything with national parks. When you get the big crowds, it just does not become fun. You're clear over here. Still clear.
Thank you.
It's just not fun with the people.
I'm glad we did it though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's totally worth doing it. Totally worth it. Now, if we were at this campground here, it'd be a lot better, because now we actually have like an hour plus ride back to our other side of the campground.
Yeah, let's
other
time
side
it.
of the park.
Let's time it. It's 2:09.
So that's kind of too bad. We couldn't get in down here at Cades Cove because it was so busy. It was just booked solid.
It was totally booked. But we kind of wanted to stay on the east side anyway. We wanted to check out like all different areas, so.
Yeah, it was good. We got to see a ton of this park, and it's been great.
This is the best we've ever done. Okay. Right.
No. Wait. Yes.
We don't want to go back on the loop again. See you in 3 hours.
is our first little experiments with rain right before we're gonna set up camp. It might be good that hopefully it passes and then we can set up when it's not raining, but I don't know. All right.
We got our magic ticket.
That was a crazy, crazy drive over here. So we got done bike riding at 12:30, and then it took us an hour and a half to get 6 miles around the rest of the loop, and then it took us 2 hours to get from Cades Cove over to Cosby through Gatlin.
We knew it would be a while, but we didn't know it would be 2 hours.
No, so today kind of turned out to be one of those long driving days. It's just after 4 o'clock, so we're glad to get in early. Just started raining. We don't know what's going on. Chris is tired. She's yawning.
I am tired. You know, I was thinking, because we both had to pee so bad when we got here. We ran to the bathroom before we checked in, and I was thinking, why am I so tired when I really haven't done anything?
Watch for loops.
Like super exhausting. But you know what? Being a tourist is exhausting.
Yeah, if you do it's like basically a big week of vacation.
We're keeping busy, we're seeing a lot, and I think it's a lot of work, just, you know, setting up and tearing down and setting up and tearing down and driving around and walking around. Been getting a lot of steps in. We've been moving a ton.
Yeah, lots of driving and moving and sightseeing. It's been fun. We've seen a lot. It's been good.
These are the tent sites that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, these are crazy tent sites where
these are what we cannot stand.
We're gonna have to pop our tent out into the middle of the road.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure our site's not this style.
Yeah, she asked if we were an RV or in a tent.
I booked an RV spot.
Okay. You did?
Oh, 100% I did.
All right.
Yeah, because of stuff like that. Because there's no photos to review to make sure what your parking sitch is, so I just did all 3 nights in an RV site just to be safe, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
It's the same price.
There's a lot of sites here that you could get stuck in with the rooftop tent.
You're loading up the bug juice?
Yep. So night 3, Cosby in the Smokies.
Night 3 in the Smokies, night 4 in the tent.
It's going pretty well. I'm starting to feel the struggle. The struggle is real. Setting up not just the tent, but like the cooking and like everything. I don't know. But we had a long day of driving all day today, so it's kind of like, I mean, it took us just so long to get here that we're just like ready for it.
Exploring national parks are exhausting on their own, and then you add in tent camping in a new environment. But, and of course we skipped lunch, so we're kind of hangry.
I think we're less hangry today than we were
yesterday.
You know, we're just mellow, and it's good.
It's good.
Just put your head down and you get camp set up, and then you get to cook dinner and relax.
It's relax time.
Yeah.
So tonight we're having another stir fry, but we're doing it.
Tonight's menu is another stir fry.
Tonight's menu is stir fry, but it's Asian themed. So soy sauce, rice wine, vinegar, jalapenos, scallions, sesame oil, broccoli, and chicken.
Nice.
We're gonna make the neighbors jealous.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Anything? Just gonna hope that the rain holds out and hope that the fireflies come out.
Yeah, looking forward to that. No rain, fireflies.
All right, so in the bag, we've got the cut chicken breast, which the food prepping that I did was perfect. And it was so nice to just have trimmed, cleaned, portioned chicken or whatever kind of protein. So every night you just grab one bag and then prepare it however you want to prepare it. So in this, I have it marinating with soy sauce, unseasoned rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, scallions, pepper. If I had some fresh ginger, I'd throw that in, but I don't. So that's been hanging out for about 30 minutes. And then we have more scallions, jalapenos. Which I usually just take a spritz of this. And broccoli, we have a pound of broccoli. And just spritz that. And then I do like to do a crank. Aaron is the Blackstone master, so once he gets it on the piping Blackstone, he'll mix it all up and get all the seasonings in there, but it's really easy. It's super delicious. This Asian style stir fry is our go-to favorite. I also have some sriracha red pepper chili flakes that we can throw on there too. So let's get eating.
Smells good. Smells like jalapenos. Don't trip, camera lady. Why do jalapenos give people hiccups? Who knows out there in the world? Why? She just took one bite of a jalapeno and she goes, "Ooh, that's spicy. I'm gonna get hiccups." Why?
It didn't happen to me until I turned like 35 years old.
Well, that's true. It didn't even happen, until later.
It's part of the aging process. And now I'm 37, and they murder me if I eat spicy things. I get the hiccups, and I don't get it. It makes it look like I've been boozing all day. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna pick around them.
You eat your jalapenos.
I'm gonna eat my broccoli.